You know, unfortunately, I'd heard in January of 2016 that he wasn't doing well. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what. And I wanted to go see him. And I called around, and people were backpedaling, saying, no, no, he's fine, he's fine. And my gut didn't agree.
Didn't sit well.
Yeah, it didn't sit well. And I regret not going. I had planned on going. I was like, well, let me just go when it gets a little warmer.
Was that it? I was going to ask what made you decide to wait or not go.
Yeah, I mean, January, it's really cold. And then I was going to take my daughter, and I remember thinking, oh, God, what if we have to stand outside for a little bit because he didn't wake up? When should I go? Morning, night, even. It was all these things. I was like, let me just go in the spring.
Yeah. When you first found out, initial reaction, what was that?
You know, it's crazy because all of us are going to go through this. We're all going to lose somebody very dear to us. And I can't even tell you the amount of no's and how you want it to be a joke, you want it to be a bad dream, you want to wake up. And then you have to take it. And I mean, it's a blur. I remember my father was in town, and my dad's news guy, and he had the news on, and I kept seeing it, and I was like, this can't be happening. But from the phone and the evidence, it was happening. And it's still hard to accept. It's still hard. But we're coming to a year now.
I'm curious to know, obviously earlier this week, news broke about Prince having abused prescription pills in those days leading up to his passing. You talk about the fact that, you know, back then he'd tell you wine and aspirin or whatever it may have been, and that maybe looking back, you could have seen signs had you wanted to see it that way. Does this news surprise you at all? What was your reaction when you heard it?
It surprised me at the amount of pills that were found. That was shocking, because I mean, I lived with him, and it wasn't like that. So he must have been in a lot of pain. And yeah, I don't, it breaks my heart. But yeah, no, I mean, back then I was young, you know, but now we have to accept that he's gone, and also, you know, I don't understand why prescription pills are so easy to get.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something that needs to be changed.
Controlled maybe a little bit more, you think?
Beyond.
And Judith. Judith Hill, dating him in those last couple years.
Yeah.
Have you spoken to her or met her, or was she?
Yeah, I met her. She was very, very private about it. I didn't even know.
No one honestly really did until a few days ago that, you know, they were
Yeah.
dating, obviously his protege, but
Yeah,
not
but
necessarily,
the thing is, he was very private with that.
Yeah.
And I think he always kind of did that, where he didn't want people to know they were together, to overshadow the talent, because Judith is an amazing artist. I mean, and when I saw her, she was very, very distraught, heartbroken. Who wouldn't be?
Right.